Her body was discovered by her neighbor, an elderly man who, in a stroke of horrible luck, came to ask her for some assistance. The coroner would later confirm she had died a mere few hours before. There was no sign of a struggle, no sign of a break-in, nothing that pointed to any malevolence. But then we noticed her phone, propped up right across from her, and found that damn recording, in which a beautiful, yet exhausted girl took a seat and started talking. I wish I had never seen it.
Yesterday I was murdered.
Any other person could have spoken those words, and I'd have instantly dismissed them as absolutely insane. But not her. For a second, she glanced at her smartwatch when it buzzed, taking a deep breath as she did.
He told me his name was Jack Riley, though in hindsight I couldn't tell you whether or not that was a lie. What I do know is that he's a surgeon, a neurosurgeon.
The same little routine repeated. Her watch buzzed, and other than her taking a nervous breath, nothing happened. I wondered if Jack was stalking her, drowning her in messages.
We'd had a few dates. He had been a perfect gentleman throughout all of it. The only thing he absolutely hated was people taking things for granted, he told me. I adored his grateful attitude.
Again a buzz, a sigh.
Yesterday, we met up at his place. I was complaining about work and something just changed in him.
Tears were welling up in her eyes.
I'm not sure what happened after that, but I woke up in my own apartment, a tube stuck in my throat, which he removed the moment our eyes met.
Once more, her lips were turning slightly blue, her skin growing paler, yet she simply kept talking through her sobs.
Apparently there's a part in the brain, medulla or something, that makes our body work for us. It keeps our heart beating, our blood flowing, and so on without having to think about it. One of the many things we hold for granted. And then he told me he had found a way to tweak it. Didn't even have to crack open my skull. No way to fix it either. He told me I should have been more grateful.
Another buzz, and with it my anxiety grew. There was not a touch of pink left in her.
If I leave, my parents are next. I've tried to keep going for as long as I could, but I'm exhausted. So this is goodbye, I think. To whoever found this, whoever found me, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I left letters for some people on my bed. Tell them I love them, and...
She slumped down. None of us moved for several silent minutes, until I walked over to her body and took off her watch, seeing for the first time the hundreds of reminders she set.